includes this and so much more. So let's look at the definition. Poverty is a condition in which a person lacks the resources needed to obtain the minimum standard of living. This person may not have access to basic needs for a quality lifestyle. They might not have shelter, food, clean water, clothing, etc. Things for personal hygiene, all that comes into place. Unfortunately, poverty is increasing in the United States. The percentage rate is at the highest level since the mid-1990s. You know who are the most affected? The minorities. Over 9% of whites, 27% of blacks, 25.6% of Hispanic Americans, and 11.7% of Asian Americans live below the poverty level or the poverty line. In 2015, 1 in 5 children in the United States lived at or below the official poverty line. That means over 30% children living in the poverty line are growing up in which only one person is employed full-time, or where it's only a single female as the head of household. Have you ever sat and thought about how poverty affects children? Children, especially young ones, are more likely to have cognitive, behavioral, and social emotional difficulties. Working full-time for minimum wage is barely enough to support one person. Imagine supporting a whole family. It's almost impossible. You wouldn't have enough money to pay rent, which is the cause that children become homeless. There's many homeless school-age children. That's increased over 70% since 2006. Being homeless also affects a child's education. Sometimes because they feel that they'll be in shelter for a short period of time. They don't enroll the students in school, which makes them fall behind. There's a program, the Stuart B. McKinney Homeless Assistance Act, that was intended to provide protection for educational needs of homeless children and youth. There's also programs that increase the education opportunities for low-income students. Poverty affects also the child's health. There are several safety net programs which provide assistance to the struggling families. It helps ensure that low-income or struggling families have the possibility or may qualify for assistance for health care or for affordable health insurance. As teachers, we need to know how we can help each child and family or the parents. We need to be aware of different programs, different things that they can look at or ask for help in any way, because they all have the right to live in a stable life or stable living. So we need to be aware of the children that we have and make sure that they have access to the places where they can get assistance and so forth.